Welcome to Radio Sensations Christmas Show 2013. Coming up, we have a Christmas quiz from Ewan, a lovely recipe from Steph, jokes from Murray, and an extract from an interview with their chief exec, Andy Kerr. There will be tips for keeping safe in the winter, New Year's resolutions, and plenty more. Not forgetting the thrilling climax to our soap opera, The Lapland Bear. So sit back, have a mince pie, and enjoy Radio Sensations Christmas Show.
Hello, how are you? Are you well? This is Radio Sensation 2013. It's Ewan Ferguson, and I hope you know that we're ready to be tested here. It's time for a Christmas quiz. First up we have the questions, and then the answers a little later on. Okay, here they come. Okay, question 1. With which artist do we most associate the song White Christmas? Question 2. Which Christmas carol contains these lines? Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel. Question 3. In the song The 12 Days of Christmas, what did the true love send on the 12th day? Question 4. Who had a hit with Step Into Christmas? Question 5. In the 60s and in the 90s, a band each had the Christmas number 1 3 years running. Can you name either of those bands? Question 6. In 1999, Westlife had the Christmas number 1. But can you name the children's record that held them up off the top of the Christmas charts the following year? Question 7. At what time on Christmas Day is the Queen's speech televised? Three more to go. Question 8. Which music show on television, formerly shown on a weekly basis, is now only shown on Christmas Day? Question 9. Which Disney film, often shown on festive TV, starred Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke? And finally, question 10. In 2012, who released the album Merry Christmas Baby? Okay, we're now back with the answers. How did you get on? Did you do well? Well, I'm sure we all try our best in these things. So, here come with the answers. Question 1, the answer was, of course, Bing Crosby. Question 2, a very well-known carol, was, of course, Good King Wenceslas. Question 3, I have to say, one of my favourite songs. The answer was, indeed, 12 Drummers Drumming. Question 4, Stepping Into Christmas, very catchy. He was indeed the one and only Elton John. Question 5, the bands in the 60s and the 90s, you could have had either the Beatles or the Spice Girls. Question 6, the record that held Westlife off the top in 2000 was indeed, can we fix it? Yes we can. It was, of course, Bob the Builder. Question 7, the Queen's speech is shown on Christmas Day at 3 p.m. Question 8. The television show not only shown on Christmas Day is, of course, Top of the Pops. Question 9. The film in question was indeed the one and only Mary Poppins. And lastly, but by no means the leastly, the album Merry Christmas Baby was indeed released by Rod Stewart, the legend. Well, thanks to everyone who participated in this quiz. I hope you enjoyed it, and well done indeed, and I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll be back next year with more fun here on Radio Sensation. Hello and a warm welcome to ModFarms Christmas Jokes. Hold on to your sides, here we go. What did the big chimney say to the wee chimney? You two don't smoke. Why are pirates called pirates? Because they... What is an egg? It's an Eskimo's house without a loo. And finally, what never eats at Christmas time? A turkey, because it's usually stuffed. I hope you've all enjoyed ModFar's Christmas jokes. Let's keep a smile on our faces, and hopefully we'll meet again, as we will next year. It's a pleasure to be back after a few weeks, and it's also a great pleasure to welcome a very important gentleman to our organisation. Well done, he's come all the way up from Glasgow today. Good that he managed to travel all the way, and that is our very own Chief Executive, Mr. Andy Kerr. Andy, thank you for coming up today, and welcome to Radio Sensations.
It's a pleasure, and thanks for the nice welcome, and thanks for the kind words, and for calling me a gentleman.
Excellent. I'll come back in a moment with a few questions, but meanwhile I'm going to hand you over to Steph.
How long were you in NFP for?
12 years I was a member of the Scottish Parliament, an MSP.
How did you hear about Send Scotland?
Very good question. First of all, when I was a member of the Scottish Parliament, was an MSP, you would occasionally get an email from the organisation, and certainly I heard about Send Scotland through an organisation called DAS, which was Disability Agenda Scotland, who were a lobbying organisation trying to influence politicians. But to be honest, the big thing for me around Send Scotland was when I no longer was an MSP. I lost the election on Thursday of whatever it was, early May, and on the Sunday I was looking at the jobs pages, as you must do, because I didn't have a job anymore, and I saw Send Scotland in the jobs page of the Sunday, Scotland and Sunday I think it was, the newspaper, and I thought, I'm going to look into this because that's really what I'd want to do.
What made you change your job, Andy?
Actually, what happened was my party did very badly in the election. I lost my seat because I got less votes than the other party, therefore I was not elected. I was therefore didn't have a job, and therefore that's when I made my decision to change my job, and my decision was made by the electorate, not by myself. But I had spent 4 years thinking about what I wanted to do, and when I saw the Send Scotland advert, it just chimed with me. That's really what I want to do, so I was really quite happy.
Okay, next up we have Errol with a few questions.
I know. Whatever, like, what your long plan for St. Scotland in 2014?
My long-term plans for Send Scotland are to make it the best recognised care provider and specialist organisation that we can be, and that's my bigger idea, that we really become the benchmark by where everybody else measures a very good service. So we're looking to invest heavily in Ayrshire, in Lanarkshire, in Dundee to create new services, and that'll be really exciting to create new touch bases throughout Scotland. We've set up a big initiative around quality of care, around quality of service. We've employed a quality manager, we're doing quality audits, we're trying to find out really if we're as good as we think we are, which is the way I put it to our staff. We think we're good, I think we are good, but we need to check we're good. And the quality initiative is designed to make sure we do that. In essence, what I want to do, make us the best in Scotland, survive a short-term budget difficulty with local authorities around budgets, grow touch bases throughout Scotland and be the best quality provider we can be.
Okay, next in line we have Murray to ask a few questions. Murray, take it away.
So what sort of things have you learned about yourself and Sense Scotland since applying for the job?
That is a beezer of a question. What have I learned about Sense Scotland? I've learned there's a lot of folk doing above and beyond the call of duty, which I would describe as people doing more than they're paid for. They bring a lot of passion to the job. They're under a lot of pressure, more pressure than I thought they were. And I've learned that there's a lot of bureaucracy in the social care sector. It's quite a tough message, and I did say it to the managers at the last conference we had, is we might not be as good as we think we are. We can't rely on our reputation to take us forward. We actually have to rely on the services we provide today, tomorrow and into the future. So whilst we've got a great reputation and people talk very highly of us, they only do that because every day we provide a good service. So we can't rest on our laurels, as some of the phrase goes around that.
Thank you for coming on Radio Sensation. Let's give Andy a round of applause. Here we go. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Steph's Christmas cake. I hope you enjoy them. They're for you and your loved ones. This time round we're going to make sparkling vanilla Christmas cookies. Okay, first of all you'll need 140 grams of icing sugar sieved, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 egg yolk, 250 grams of butter cut into cubes, 375 grams of plain flour sieved, and to decorate, 200 grams of icing sugar sieved, edible food colouring optional, edible gold and silver balls, a big ball of ribbon and some scissors. Now that is everything, let's get started. Tip the vanilla extract, butter and egg yolk into a bowl with the icing sugar and stir it together with a wooden spoon. Add the flour and mix to a firm dough. Shape the dough into 2 flat discs and wrap in cling film. Chill for half an hour. Heat your oven to 190 degrees centigrade. 170 for fan oven. Gas mark 5. Line 2 baking sheets of baking paper. Roll out the dough to thickness of 2 £1 coins. Cut out Christmassy shapes of an angel, a snowman or a reindeer. Place on the tray with a skewer and cut a hole in each of them. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes till slightly golden and smelling fantastic. Put the biscuits on a wire rack to cool. Meanwhile, mix the icing sugar with a few drops of water to make it thick and runny. Colour it with edible food colouring if you want to. Spread it over the cold biscuits and decorate with edible balls. Finally, cut the ribbon, thread it through and tie it onto your Christmas tree. Hope you've enjoyed your Christmas biscuits. Have a very happy Christmas. Love from Steph and see you in the new year.
Hello everyone, this is Ewan Farkas speaking, this time on behalf of Ailil Finlayson, who has for us 5 pieces of advice for keeping safe and warm this winter. Number 1, car journeys. If you're going on a long journey, there are some things you should keep with you in your boot. You should buy a shovel to dig yourself out in a snowdrift, and a blanket to keep warm. Make sure you have some de-icer, a scraper for your windscreen, and also make sure your windscreen fluid is full up. You may wish to buy some snow chains for your wheels depending on where you live, and it's a good idea to run your car engine for 10 minutes each day. Even if you're not going on a long journey, this keeps the engine in good shape. Number 2, out and about in the city. Firstly, make sure you have good footwear. Solid, waterproof shoes that are comfortable and with a grip are a must. Make sure you have a warm hat, gloves, scarf and a jacket with you. And why not make your jacket high visibility or brightly coloured? Almost everyone in Scotland wears dark clothing, which makes it very difficult for other road users to see. In Norway and Sweden, people wear bright clothes for this reason. Try to pick bright clothes to wear in winter time. Number 3, out and about in the countryside. As well as good shoes, thick socks are a must if you're walking in the countryside, and some people may also choose to take with them a walking pole. Be aware that the roads may not be gritted and may be very icy. If you use a mobile phone, please do make sure it's topped up and full of batteries before you go out. And why not take a flask of tea, coffee, hot chocolate or soup with you, as well as a warm blanket. It could save your life. Number 4, planning ahead. If you're planning to go out and about, why not check information on your journey first? You can find information on sources such as the internet, radio, television, or tourist information. There's no point in travelling all the way up to Aberdeen if the road is closed before you start off. It might even be a good idea to use travel apps on your phone if you have such things. Also, why not check your boiler, heating, water pipes, gas fire if you have one before winter sets in. Finally, here are some tips if you have low vision in the winter. You may find if it snows and then the sun comes out, it can be very bright and glare can become an issue. This can lead to a number of issues, such as headaches or becoming disorientated. A good idea is to take some sunglasses if this may happen. Also be aware that when the clocks go back, we have less daylight hours. This may influence your ability to get around. Make sure you plan your journey, follow the advice, and remember, don't be afraid to ask for help. If in doubt, shout it out. So this has been the top 5 tips for keeping safe in the winter, written by Ailil Finlayson. So thank you for compiling that for us. Hopefully none of this happens to you, but overall, keep safe, keep warm, and have a very good Christmas and a happy and prosperous New Year. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Murray Farquharson's Healthy Living New Year's Resolutions 2014. Here are some tips for the new year. Number 1, don't eat treats every day. Save them for the weekend treat. Number 2, difficult one this. Exercise regularly. You could use either an exercise bike or a physio ball, or go for a walk in the fresh air. Number 3, join a walking group for regular exercise to meet new people or old friends. Number 4, why not join a new activity, for example, rebound therapy, swimming or wall climbing. Finally, number 5, to get any more advice, on eating well and living healthily, get in touch with Maureen Dinvernio from the Healthy Living team. Her details are on Sense Scotland's website. This has been Murray Farquharson's Healthy Living New Year's resolutions, and may we just all wish each other and all hope we have a very Merry Christmas and happy and prosperous 2014. Now, ladies and gentlemen, which have all been waiting for, our very last soap opera, Lapland Bear. Well, it's been a while, so you could catch up. Here are the first two parts.
The Lapland Bear by Ailill Finlayson.
Oh, it's cold and freezing!
Don't be so daft. You need to wrap up like an Eskimo.
We need to keep jumping around. And like this.
Andy, stop that. You look like a monkey.
We need to get moving or we're going to freeze out here.
We should all cuddle up, Isabel, for sheer body heat.
Over my dead body.
Right, we need to unpack the van before it gets dark.
Do you want me to help?
Yes, stop being a lazy woman and keep active.
Ah! Ah!
Annabelle!
A banana, a biscuit, a beetroot, a bandstand, a bottle.
A bear! A polar bear! In the back of the truck! Quick! Shut the door!
Brilliant, just brilliant.
Call the police! You must be polar bear police!
Shut up, Ian. There's no police. We're in the middle of Lapland.
Ian, this is it. I've had it with your lack of polar bear spotting skills. I've told you 1,000,000 times.
What? You cannot be serious!
Shut up, you two. We've got a serious problem on our hands.
Tune in next time to find out what happens next. Does Isabel control the scene? Can Andy control his love for Isabel? Can the bear control his hunger? Can Ian bear to let the bear control his van? Is it all a dream? Who knows? Find out next time on The Lapland Bear. In the play, Andy was played by Ewan Farquharson, Ian by Murray Farquharson, and Isabel by Laurie Duncan. The play was written and directed by Ailill Finlayson. This has been a Stephanie Clark production for Radio Sensation. The Lapland Bear by Ailill Finlayson. Episode 2, The French Connection.
Right. Will you two boys just shut up for 2 minutes? We are in serious trouble.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Help! Police! Mummy! I want my mummy!
Andy! Andrew, would you mind just coming over here for a minute?
What? Ow! What did you do that for?
Andy, as if I have to remind you, we are in the middle of nowhere, in the freezing cold, and I haven't had my cup of coffee. Your brother Ian has climbed that tree over there. And we have a polar bear trapped inside our nice warm van.
Oh, right, yeah, I'm sorry. I'll go and get Ian down from the tree now.
Thank you.
Ian, time to come down now.
No, thank you. I'm staying put.
Now, Ian, come on, play fair. Please come down.
No chance. I've had it. Polar bears, snow, broken vans. Angry Isabel. I'm staying right here.
Andy, what are you doing here? Oh, I thought I'd climb off as well. Nice breeze.
Andy, no, it's too heavy. We're going to
fall.
Ian, what are you doing down there, lying in that snowdrift? Get up and stop lying around.
Oh, I've hit my foot. Oh, falling, I've hit my back.
Now then, where's Andy? Andrew? Andrew!
Help! Help! Shh! I'm inside the van with the polar bear. He's looking right at me.
Stay very calm, Andy. You'd have to show him who's the boss. Now, after 3, punch him in the nose.
What? He's huge! You try coming in here and hitting him.
Andy, you're not helping matters. Now, calmly but firmly explain to our uninvited guest that he has outstayed his welcome. And if you see my coffee, please bring it out at once. I'm not sure you realise how upsetting all this is for me, Andy. Really?
Oh, I think he's coming closer. I think this is it. My poor young life is flashing before my eyes. Ian, I'll leave you my Lego collection. And it was me that broke your camera when I was 6. I'm sorry, Isabel. I always thought you were lovely. Ah! His teeth are huge! And his claws! And his breath stinks! He's reaching out. This is it. He's turning the radio on. He swept me off my feet. We're dancing. He's making me dance. I'm dancing with a bear. He's gazing into my eye. Hang on. We hardly know each other.
Well done, Andy. Keep him happy. Have you tried the tango? Bears love to tango.
You've got to be kidding. He's dancing around the van. Do something.
Don't worry, I'll think of something. If only we can think. Where's come from? If only we can eat, where's come come outside for food?
Everybody, be silent.
Excuse me. Who are you?
I am the Zookeeper.
Help! He's got a gun.
This is a very special dart gun. It will instantly put whoever I hit into a deep sleep. Now, stand very still while I hit the polar bear.
Careful. Ouch! You've hit me in the bum.
Monsieur. Oops. Au revoir.
Oh, I feel awful. Oh, polar bear. Oh, I think I might just have a couple of minutes rest.
Tune in next time to find out what happens next. Will Andy ever wake up? Will the French zookeeper return? Will Ian finish his crisps? Will Isabel ever get that cup of coffee? There's only one way to find out, and that's by tuning in to episode 3 of The Lapland Bear, coming soon, here on Radio Sensation.
And finally, episode 3.
The Lapland Bear by Ailul Finlayson. Episode 3, The Lady in the Lake.
Hang on, Andy. We've got an idea. there's a frozen lake at the bottom of the hill. I'm going to cut the brake cable and you'll roll right onto the ice. That'll wake you up.
Whoa, what's going on here? Ian, what have you done? We're rolling backwards towards the ice.
Leave it to me. It is I, the zookeeper. I'll save him. Sapler, Blur, get out of my way. Beat, beat. Oh dear, it appears you are stuck on the ice. Oh no, little English in their little van. So now you want the help of glorious France. Not my problem, no way. Not my job to do this. Well, it's tough. Ha 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 ha.
No, wait. Listen. I'll give you money.
I don't want your English money.
Okay, what about a hot water bottle?
I don't know what hot water bottle is.
Okay, well, a football.
Ha! You English with a football, but France always win. No way.
Some roast beef?
Mon Dieu, roast beef? No. Wait a minute. What is this delicious smell?
Of course, coffee. French coffee. I'll pour you a cup now.
Delicious coffee. Every Frenchman should have at least 7 cups of coffee a day. I'll have 1 cup.
Of course. Here you are. Finest French coffee.
It smells like coffee. It tastes like coffee. Delicious. Okay, I've helped you children out of this silly problem.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you are so strong.
I know I am. Okay, grab this tow rope and we will tie it to your silly van.
Wait a minute. You're doing what? Oh, hang on. Oh my word, not so fast.
Look, Isabel, he's towing the van off the ice.
Oh no! I shall never find her! Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! I shall never find her! Boo-hoo!
Hold on a minute. Why are you crying? What's the matter?
I have lost my wife. She left me. I cannot find her.
Why? Where did she go?
My friends, it is a story of woe and pain. We worked for a circus, a world famous double act. I am not a zookeeper. I am an actor. Our double act was so scary. It was called the Zookeeper and the terrible.
Yes, go on.
The terrible polar bear. My wife, she plays the polar bear. She dressed up in a polar bear suit, but we worked so hard that she couldn't take any more and she ran away. I will never find her again. Ah, boo, hoo.
Wait a minute. Your polar bear? I mean, your wife is in our van. Andy, it's not a polar bear. It's a lady, a French lady.
Oh well, this changes things somewhat.
Out of my way, my darling, my pretty shoe. I come for you now. Up on board, baby. See you, miserable, later. We are off. Come on, darling. We have so much time to make up.
Oh, well, that was strange.
All's well that ends well.
Wait a minute, Who's this? Ooh la la! Help me! I have been sleeping in the woods.
It's the French lady.
Have you seen my husband, the actor? We are planning to run away to get her.
Wait, that means the zookeeper has driven off with.
Stop! Wait a minute!
Well, that's it, folks. The zookeeper got his comeuppance and a darn good hiding from the real polar bear to boot, I suspect. Isabel, Andy, Ian, and the van are safe, as is the zookeeper's wife, and live to fight another day. Join the gang next year for more dashing adventures and daring do. Although, chaps, next time, what about, Hawaii or Barbados or Spain is lovely this time of year. I don't like the cold much, you see. Chilblains and old war wounds, don't you know? In the play, Andy was played by Murray Farquharson, Ian by Ewan Farquharson, who also played the French lady, and the French zookeeper by Stephanie Clark. The Lapland Bear was written and directed by Aylar Finlayson and the rest of the Dundee Radio Group. This has been a Radio Sensation production.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our show. On behalf of Radio Sensation, we will all have a very Merry Christmas and happy and prosperous New Year, and we'll all meet again in 2014.